So I worked a total of 5 jobs, and for all of those jobs, I was qualified for. But for some of them, I could say that the management was not qualified, and some of the managers should not have worked there. And so when I worked at Burger King, one of the managers was a boyfriend to the general manager, and she hired him to work there, and he was working there only because she worked there, and they'd have their level, they'd be work for them was also sort of a date or like a home situation where they'd bring the toxic relationship to work, and it wasn't really fun to be in, and it was just terrible. And he would not do a single thing if she was there. If she was there, it was her store. She was supposed to do all the stuff. Unless it was a man's job, aka just taking out like the grease that was inside the fryer. Literally all it was a bucket, and just put the bucket under and just turn the handle and let the grease fall into the bucket and dump it. But no, that was the man's job. And also the man's job was to clean the boiler that we used to grill the meat. So all it was a little scraping, and that was it. But it was a man's job, and that was one of the issues I wanted to talk about today, was that how it affects the organizations and how unqualified managers and employees can affect companies in America in general. So these issues can serve as consequences for productivity, employee morale, and affect the success of a company. And I want to define that as these may have problems on the leadership position itself, as how they make poor decisions and affect the company negatively, fail to provide adequate support to their team members, or just create a general toxic environment in general. And usually they just don't know the company's roles and how it makes the company go up. Usually terrible or unqualified workers just take it all the way down. And these can affect how people in the work environment work. So what I want to show you is how these two people right here affect America in general. Right here we have Trump, over here we have Biden. Now, I'm not saying they're bad people. I'm just saying maybe they shouldn't work in the workforce. I'm saying they shouldn't be working in America. Now, I'm not saying they're bad. I'm saying they're just not fit to work anymore. Now, Biden, he has gotten old. They hired him because they didn't want him, and he's not bad, but he's just old. He's getting to lose his mind. And Trump, he's not meant to work because he stole our money. He's coming back only to do what he wants. He's coming back for a bias, and that's what DeSantis is also doing. Now, I should let you know, I only got this information from the news. I do not care about politics. But all in all, I feel like these two people are a prime example of who should and should not work in the workforce. And what I mean by this is they cause the downfall of America and the success of certain places and the all in all environment of the workforce. And so it causes a backlash on how people view America itself. And I feel like a way to beat this is to encourage diversity, invest in training, hold leaders accountable to all of the stuff they do. There's tons of things that we do to to fix the leadership and unqualified employees and managers and higher ups. There are things we do, but I don't think we take them seriously, or we do them or reinforce them. And I feel like we could fix that, we can just work harder to it. We do some of the things that I said, but we don't enforce it hard enough. I feel like that could be fixed. by taking these steps, it can improve the equality of the workplace or improve the employees' engagement and retention and promote like inclusiveness and gives the business and overall world, I mean not world, America a good rating. Like it could just, if America did this, it'd be so helpful overall. It like boosts all of the business. It probably could stop inflation, honestly. And it is very effective. And I feel like we should be working on this way more. And in conclusion, I think unqualified workers and employees can have far reaching and damaging effects. And I feel like if we just took the right steps, America would be great again. Thank you.